Yes, Anfield is still for now the home of the champions. That full-throated roar from the Kop reminds the world of that. City arrive here defiantly hell-bent on prizing their title back. But this time, of course, London has the form horse in the race. And so the big-time chasers here have it all to do. A full week of training for Arne Slot to build on Liverpool's biggest league win since they clinched the title back in April. Ahead of Alisson in goal, he has ongoing issues at right back, so Dominic Szoboszlai continues in that role. It is an unchanged 11 with Gravenberch and McAllister in deeper midfield, and causes for Liverpool optimism today include the blossoming now of Florian Wirtz, the extraordinary record in this fixture of Mo Salah, and the exhilarating display and goals last weekend of Ugo Ekitike. Frimpong, Bradley and still Gomez missing from the Liverpool party. Well, Pep, having duly booked yet one more major cup final this week, refocuses on the Premier League with Gianluigi Donnarumma back in goal on a ground where he starred for PSG last spring. Mark Gahey also returns after sitting out Wednesday's semi-final. With Palace, he's already beaten Liverpool 3 times this season. Rodri has missed the last 3 City-Liverpool games, but he is ready now. Doku injured, Foden, Reinders, Cherki all excluded, as City finds space for Marmoush, Semenyo and Erling Haaland in the same 11 for the very first time. And Ruben Dias, as he was midweek, is once more amongst the subs. So Gary,
and that front three again you will think will cause Liverpool plenty of problems in this match. Should be goals.
for the thick end of a decade, this has been the power game of English football. No champion beyond these two since 2017, but this time it may be different. Arsenal's weekend work is done. They wait and watch, as we all do, for their principal rivals to respond on a ground where for a couple of decades they have almost never thrived. And all this is the 200th meeting of Liverpool and Manchester City. 5 years and a day since City won here. And the onus is on them to win here today. Liverpool starting the game, high tempo, front foot, Kerkez with the throw. Lifted in by Van Dijk. The battle with Nori. It's not Gahey going long for Marmoush. He had to be rugged. For Bernardo Silva, who's looked either way, went himself, fed Haaland, and Alisson smothered.
Well, that all comes from Mark Gahey's pass over the top, and definitely the right tactic in this game for Manchester City. And they could have been one up. I mean, it's sharp out there.
Jack Post going the other way in a hurry.
Yeah, and it's got that frantic feel of what could be a really good game.
Kerkez. Van Dijk's diagonal, now Salah can bring it under control with Nori tight. And Szoboszlai behind him from right full back again. Konate slung towards Gakpo. There was the expectation of a flag, which eventually almost on request has gone up.
Well, he's been brought into the game early. I actually think Kirkes, just being there, maybe just puts Haaland off. It's a great little run. Maybe next time he would look to scoop it over Alisson. It's a good chance for him to break that duck at Anfield in the Premier League.
Not a venue he relishes coming to very often, 10 visits to Anfield. Just the one win for Pep Guardiola, which is something to which Arne Slot perhaps can cling. He acknowledges, as you heard, to having been, for large parts, particularly of the first half, outplayed by Manchester City when they met in Manchester in November. Peacefully across goal, just about kept it from going behind. Pressing with vigour, and Ekitike has won it, and he very nearly fed it to Salah.
I just don't get it. I do not get it. Mark Hayes played a 50-60 yard pass forward and they got in. And then the next time they played along their own 6-yard line. Absolute madness from City.
Van Dijk across in front of Haaland. This really is frantic. Mamouche, Semenyo. It's flying into the clouds.
Look, Gay and Kusanov are trying to establish themselves as a partnership. They've played a couple of games together. This ground is as tough as it gets in the first 10-15 minutes. Just make the game a little bit easy for yourselves, lads.
Sam Kirkes, who steps away from Nunes and feeds it through beyond Ekitike for Campo's run. Over away now, O'Reilly dropping a shoulder. Showing terrific adventure.